guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Saloni. So in today's video I'm going to talk about the things which I have learned or experienced in 9th standard, and I will also be giving tips based on that. So keep watching. And disclaimer, these things worked for me, so they may or may not work for you. Do whatever that works for you. So yeah. And if you are someone watching who is going to be in 9th standard this year, so don't be scared at all. I remember many people told me that 9th is going to be difficult, it's very tough, it's very complicated. It is little bit complicated than 8th standard, but trust me, it's not that difficult. If I can do this, then you all can surely do this. Just focus on your weak subjects and lengthy subjects. So yeah, so my first tip will be like studying regularly. Studying regularly is very important, and I have done the mistake that I didn't used to study regularly. I used to go to coaching and all, but I didn't used to study at home, not regularly, like once in a week or twice in a week or maximum thrice in a week, not more than that. So don't do this. And I remember in 9th standard what I have done is that I have completed the 40% of the syllabus in the starting 2 or 1 month. Then I just gave up on studying, and I forgot all the things which I have studied, so I had to study everything from the starting for term 1. So don't do that. Be consistent with your studies and study regularly. Even not for 3 hours, 4 hours, just 2 hours is enough for the starting. Then you can increase the hours later on. So yeah. And the second tip will be make notes. Make notes. It helps a lot. Science is my favorite subject. I think it's mainly because of notes, and notes helps a lot to understand the concept, understand what's going on in the chapter. So yeah, notes helps a lot to understand the concepts better. And third tip will be like don't just memorize things, understand the concept. Memorizing will not going to help you in a long run, so make sure that you understand why is that happening, why this happened and all. So yeah, and this works in math too. I remember what I used to do. I used to like see the problem. Yeah, this happened, then we will multiply, then divide, then this, then that. And I have used to like learn that what is happening and what we will do in these questions. So it didn't work for me. I never got too much marks in maths, so it is because of that. So make sure to use the logic. That for example, कोई एक मैथ का प्रॉब्लम है, so you need to understand कि हम वहाँ पे क्यों डिवाइड कर रहे हैं या वहाँ पे हम क्यों मल्टीप्लाई कर रहे हैं. So yeah, it's very difficult, क्योंकि जो बुक में प्रॉब्लम है, मान लो वो तुमको आता है, लेकिन फिर एग्जाम में कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट वही रहेगा, लेकिन चीज बहुत डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगी. देन you might not be able to solve that. So focus on that. Focus on concepts and don't memorize anything. Same in maths and science. So yeah. And the fourth thing will be ask doubts. If you have any doubt related to anything, don't forget to ask your teachers or anyone, any elder. You can ask your friends too, who you think is going to solve your doubts. And बिकॉज अगर तुमने डाउट नहीं पूछा एंड इमेजिन कि वही सेम डाउट तुम्हारे एग्जाम में आ गया, देन यू विल रिग्रेट वाई यू डिडंट आस्क दैट डाउट. सो या. And fifth thing will be waiting for motivation. Like, don't wait for motivation. Don't wait for anyone to say that study, or you will or don't see, or don't be dependent on any motivational video to motivate you or to encourage you to study, because motivation doesn't work for long time, long run. It might motivate you for a little bit time, then you will just come back to your original form, and it doesn't work like that. So make sure to make a habit, and make studying a habit, so you don't have to be dependent on motivation. Yeah, like just make it a habit. हम रोज सुबह उठते हैं, ब्रश करते हैं, तो कोई हमें मोटिवेट करता है ब्रश करने के लिए? नहीं ना. तो इसलिए सो दैट्स व्हाई मेक स्टडिंग अ हैबिट एंड डोंट एवर वेट फॉर मोटिवेशन. ट्रस्ट मी, यू won't want anyone to come and motivate you, and you will be waiting since many days कि कोई आए मुझे मोटिवेट करे, because it happened with me, so that's why I'm saying it to you. And fifth tip will be, don't keep anything for last. Like, don't keep anything for last. It's not going to help. I remember what I did. I used to keep the topics which I didn't knew for last, and trust me, I couldn't complete that topic. And even before maths exam, I left sample papers to do in last, and it was 3 a.m. and I couldn't still complete those sample papers, and I was a little bit demotivated by that. So yeah, don't keep anything for last. I remember I cramped to 2 to 3 a.m. for the exams, because I have kept many things to do on that day. So don't keep anything for last. And sixth tip will be, revise regularly. It's more like be consistent, but revise regularly, because you don't want to forget what you have studied previous week. So make sure to revise weekly, regularly. And my sixth tip will be a little bit chill. Like, don't study too much or don't get stressed too much, because if you did that, then you will get exhausted. And I know I got exhausted, because I study regularly for 5 to 4 days, daily maths, all day maths, for 8 hours, for 6 hours maths. So I got really exhausted in the last. So don't be like me. Don't get exhausted. Be a little bit chill, and everything will work, and you will do your best. So yeah. And yeah, my seventh tip will be, focus on your weaker subjects. Like, my weak subjects were physics and maths. So whatever your weak subjects are, work on your weak subject. And I would like to suggest that do maths daily. Like, if you are like me, then you have to do it. You have to do maths daily for at least 30 minutes, but just practice maths. Don't just see it orally or like stepwise. Yeah, this happened, then this. Don't just practice maths and just don't see what's happening in the questions. Make sure you pick pen and paper and practice it. So yeah. And my 7th tip will be practice as much as you can. For the subjects like maths and physics, practice as much as you can. Practice, solve sample papers, solve practice papers, solve previous year papers, solve questions, numericals, and anything you can solve. Just practice. So yeah, it's not that tough. If you will work on yourself, then nothing is tough. Hard work always pays off. So all the best to everyone for your new session. So yeah, that's all what I wanted to tell you about. That's all the tips. So yeah, make sure to, I hope this video will be helpful. So if it was, then make sure to like, share and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to make a room tour after this video. So yeah, bye guys, see you in the next one.